Good morning, class 10, Social Science History, chapter number 1, Glorious India, Bharat, beginning to 206 AD. Today we will start the introductions. Now you can be see this is the map, India map, and in this India map you can be see so many Mahajanpadas are there. And in this chapter, in this topic, we are start these Mahajanpadas today. Map you can be see there is a 16 Mahajanpadas are situated here, and you can be see the name of this one: Kambos, Gandhara, Kuru, Matsya, Shursena. Matsya, Shursena present in Rajasthan. Che Batsa, Kosala, Mala, Kashi, and Magadha. And Magadha is the more important Mahajanpadas of this time in a 600 BC. Introductions part. In an earlier time, our India was called Vishwaguru and the Golden Bird. What is the meaning of the Vishwaguru? Vishwaguru, it means that here we found the famous university just like that Takshila and Nalanda. And what is the meaning of the Golden Bird? Golden Bird, it means that mostly people are the rich and they are doing the trading by the gold. It means they are exchange the things and taking the gold there. And next again ki India follow the policy of the Vasudev Kutumbakam, and the Vasudev Kutumbakam means that the whole world is our family. And one more thing is there, Deepantar. What is the meaning of the Deepantar? Deepantar, those Deepantar means those overseas regions which were controlled and influenced by India. It is known as the Deepantar. It means the control and influence. The cultures of the India is not influenced and not limited in a land area, but it is over across the sea or beyond the sea. And then Indians are the reach not across of the sea, but they also reach so many foreign countries just like that: Malaysia, Australia, Indonesia, Japan, and other places through powerful ships. As we have seen in a class 9th Greater India chapter, that time India is very rich to making the architect, and they are making the metals things from there, so that India that time have the powerful ships, and they are reached there and they are established their political and cultural relationship and empire also there, so that Indian cultures are the spreading in these countries also. This description we found in Ramayana and Mahabharata also. The Vedic civilization is described in our two great epic. It means that ki in a Mahabharata and a Ramayana, it is also described about the Vedic civilizations, that ki our India was so great. Next topic, and now we can be see that our Vedas are regarded as a storehouse of the knowledge for the world. What is the meaning about that? Meaning about that ki we can be say Vedas, our Vedas are the storehouse of the knowledge, and these knowledge are the spreading in all over the world, and all over the world is adopted this knowledge. And we can be say our Vedas are the encyclopedia of knowledge, and these knowledge of the Vedas are very important and very appropriate now, today, yeah, now at the present time. And next thing, as the development is started of in agriculture, industries, trade, and commerce, the result is that the our old tribal system, which are the stay here, which are the residents of here, which are the living here, they are the decline, and in decline, and the small janpads are the replaced by the large janpad, which is known as the Mahajanpadas. Small janpad, it means that jana means people, pada means food. It means the person who live in a one place, it is known as the janpadas. And firstly, janpadas are in a very small area. These are the very small small groups, but afterward they are mixed together and they become in a large janpadas, and these large janpadas is known as the Mahajanpadas. So that we say by the 6th century, janpadas were replaced by the Mahajanpadas. Here is the India map in a 600 BC, and it is represent about the 16 Mahajanpadas which was found in India. And you can be see here is the 16 Mahajanpadas are there. Now we start the Mahajanpada periods. The period this period is started from 600 to 325 CE. And now first the question is arise that where we get the informations about the Mahajanpadas. So that we can be say that we can be getting the knowledge about the 16 Mahajanpadas were presented in a 6th century from a Buddhist text. It means that we can be getting the knowledge about the Mahajanpadas from the Buddhist text, which name is the Anguttara Nikaya. And students, this is the questions for you, that it is important for you that ki one line questions and 1 marks questions are the raised from here, that ki explain or give the name of the books where we are getting about the we are getting the knowledge about the Mahajanpadas. So answer of this one, Anguttara Nikaya. So Anguttara Nikaya is the Buddhist text where we are getting the informations and knowledge about the Mahajanpadas. Now we are talking about that in that time, in a 6th century, there is the important Mahajanpadas were there. Magad century, there is the important Mahajanpadas were there. Magad, Vatsa, Kosala, and Matsya. And Magad, the capital of the Magad was the Rajgir. Vats, the capital of Vatsa was Koshambi. And Kosala, the capital of Kosala was Ayodhya, and the capital of Matsya was the Viratnagar. Now today homework is that which book tell us about 16 Mahajanpadas. During the Mahajanpadas time, Mahajanpadas were divided into the two states. Or we can be say that Mahajanpadas has the two types of the Mahajanpadas as are found in a Mahajanpadas period. First is monarchy, second is republic. What is the meaning about the monarchy and the republic? The monarchy means the rule of monarch. Monarch means king, and republic means the rule was chosen by the people. Yeah, we can be say that the people are select their leaders in a republic state. And these are the state where we found the republic government. These are the Shakyas of Kapilvastu, Malas of the Pava, Lichvi of the Vaishali, and Vidisha of Mithila. And here in this map and this table, you can be see there is a written in the 16 Mahajanpadas with the capitals. Students, you can be learn all the Mahajanpadas with the capitals. Now we will start the major Janpadas of Rajasthan. In Rajasthan, major Janpadas are emerged due to the tribal groups. So many tribal groups are coming in Rajasthan from the Punjab direction, and these the major Janpadas of Rajasthan are emerged due to the tribal groups which are coming from the Punjab, just like a Malav, Shivi, Arjunai, Ek, etc. They are coming here due to the Greek inventions, because again and again in a northern side, Greek invention was the happen again. Greek invention was happened, so that they are came here and they settled down here. And these tribe groups form the Janpadas in Rajasthan, and afterwards they are formed the Janpadas in Rajasthan. Now these are the major Mahajanpadas which are found in Rajasthan: Jangal, Matsya, Sursena, and Shivi. Now today homework is there. First one is which book tell us about 16 Mahajanpadas, and second is write down the names of Mahajanpadas of Rajasthan. And student, you can be write down the all the notes and do the homework. Thank you.